Hello everybody, this is Waldorf,
And this is Statler.
and now we have Battle Report 269.
269
It's the Kingdom of Equitaine versus the Ogre Khans.
at the game store.
Yes, this is the
An
story
alternative
in
location.
Warrenton, Virginia, which I don't usually go to. But it's a nice store. It's good of your neighbors to start doing this as soon as we start recording.
Well, I'm thinking, why is somebody cleaning their leaves in the dark?
It's dark outside, too.
It's dark outside.
Yeah, maybe they're hiding, disposing of a body. It might be a wood chipper.
Maybe they get one of those, miner hats on. What the heck?
Yeah, well, all right.
All right.
So, moving ahead. It's not an ambulance, though.
Yes.
All right, so Ogre Khans. So here we go. Here's my new. This is the list I'm now playing. This is kind of the list I'm going to be. This is the list I'm going to be taking to. Is it? No, I've made a couple. Never mind. This is really close.
This is not the list you'll be taking.
This is really close to the list I'm taking to Grail Quest.
Okay.
So I've got a Duke's General. He's on a Warhorse shield. Paired weapons: Hero's Heart, Crusader Salvation, Crystal Ball, Virtue of Audacity. Reroll to hit and wound. Reroll to hits against large. Reroll to hit and to wound against towering. Another Duke on a Warhorse. Paired weapons: Blessed Inscriptions, Basalt Infusion, Binding Scroll, Obsidian Rock, and the Virtue of Renown. He's only got 5 attacks. He's only strength 4, but 6s are lethal and D3 wounds.
Okay.
That's the idea with him. Paladin BSB, Warhorse, Duskforged Armor, Lance, Shield, Aether and a pair of Aether Icons. Now the Duskforged gives you a rerollable armor, but if you take the rerollable armor, you don't get the ward save.
Right.
So, but reroll armor is a lot of times better than a ward save. All depends on what it is. What's it hitting you? Damsel on a Warhorse, Master of Druidism, Binding Scroll, and the Rod of Battle. 2 units of 6 Knights of the Realm, both with full command, one with the Banner of Discipline, the other with an Aether icon. 2 units of Aspirants, no command at all. 2 units of 8 Questing Knights, both with full command, one with the Banner of Speed, one with the Oriflamme.
Okay.
And 2 units of 3 Grail Knights with Champs, and 10 Brigands have returned to the list.
I see that. And so you moved your Aether icon to your BSB, your third one.
I did because...
Got rid of the rock. That saves you some points.
5 points.
Yeah, and you got the Banner of Discipline on the Knights of the Realm. What you're thinking there?
Banner of Discipline on the Knights of the Realm, because I usually end up having one strung out to the side.
I see. Okay.
And I figured this way maybe I can make a panic check with it this time.
Okay.
Is my thought with that. Anyway, anyway, this changes a little bit moving on.
All right. I'm just curious.
But that's what I'm doing currently.
Okay. And Druidism for growing.
Druidism for growing guys back, because it's what it is. I still like. The question I have is Druidism and a Binding Scroll, or drop the Binding Scroll and put in the the Essence of a Free Mind and get Druidism / Shamanism is my question, is my consideration, what I'm considering.
So you're down to 1 Binding Scroll now?
Still have 2.
You still have 2?
Second guy down has 1. Got 2 Binding Scrolls, a Crystal Ball,
and Aether icons.
And Aether icons. 3 Aether icons and a rock. Obsidian rock got moved up to that guy too.
Yeah, I love that item. I just don't,
What?
me, Essence of Free Mind.
Yeah.
Just
Make up your mind before the game and...
Well, no, but just the nature of Druidism, and to me you build around Druidism or
Correct.
Shamanism. It's a style that you play. It's not like, Pyromancy and what's the other
Alchemy.
one? Alchemy.
Right.
Where they're both, good against different types of opponents.
Okay.
So I'd say
I was thinking about...
To me, I'd pick one. I prefer
Right.
Shamanism, as you know.
Yes.
And keep the Binding Scroll.
Well, I was considering Shamanism for those times when you run up against, like, Skaven. For the anti-shooting abilities of that lore.
Well, it's got... until they change it, it just helps you fight so much better.
Right.
And it shoots. And it puts something behind somebody's lines, potentially. So
Yeah, that's a good point. Anyway, All right, so
Especially
moving
running
on.
the gun lines and things of that nature.
Now, my opponent did not give me a full list, so he's got a shaman who's a general, master of shamanism. I know he had an iron fist and he had maybe
stuff.
something else. He has a Khan as his BSB who had stuff. He was strength 5, that's all I know. So,
Yeah.
anyway. 2 hunters, one with spine splitter, one of them with wrestler's belt,
And stuff.
Other than that, a unit of 3 bruisers, 2 units of 3 tribesmen, and 8 tribesmen with the banner that causes fear and makes them immune to terror. 2 saber-toothed tigers, a unit of 6 mercenaries with full command, halberds and swift stride, and some other ability, which I'm not sure what it was.
Okay.
And a unit of 6 mercenaries with full command, plate. They had iron fists and poison.
Okay. Just poison.
Poison, that's one of their abilities. Plate and poison were their 2 abilities.
Oh, is that what that plate's the other one? Okay.
Yes. And then a frost mammoth. The frost mammoth combined with 2 mercenary units is just deadly.
Only if you fight them.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
If you can avoid their movement 12
Yeah.
for the entire game,
As long as you don't fight them, they're not
you're
scary
good.
at all.
I will not argue with that point. So anyway, so that's that. If I finally get a list of the army, I'll post it in the notes if I get the list eventually, the army list.
Okay.
So anyway, so we're going to play Counter Thrust and Spoils of War. And you can see kind of the terrain. There's a wall up in the top left, building in the top center, wall in the center, forest up on the top. I'm sorry, field in the top right, forest towards the bottom right. Another impassable in my deployment zone, water feature, and a hill on the left.
Okay.
And we're being Spoils of War, so we're picking up those tokens across the center. Alright. And what's this? Something beeped up there. Let me get that off my screen. Is it going to let me advance? There we go. So spells, I took Entwining Root, Stone Skin, Summer Growth, and Master of Earth.
Okay.
I like the Master of Earth. Anyway, I'm liking it more than I used to.
It's not bad. It's just not great.
He went with Trial of Thaumaturgy. I lied. He does not have shamanism. He has Thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
He went with Thaumaturgy with Trial of Faith, Hand to Heaven, Cleansing Fire, Smite the Unbeliever, and of course the Hereditary Children of Umi, and the Chilling Howls on the Frost Mammoth.
Yeah.
Comes with that built in, which is actually another really nice
Yep.
ability.
Like me some Frost Mammoth.
It's good. Frost Mammoth is a really nice piece. He did not go with the Comet as he thought we would be mixed up too quick.
Right.
So, and there we have that. There's the beginning. It's where we're deployed. With complete lack of shooting, I have my one guy out here. This is the guy with the Virtue of Renown. Just floating out here. And I'm kind of deployed to where trying to limit the abilities of his hunters to get by my line. Oddly enough, out here to the left of this unit of Knights Aspirin off on the far left of me, there's another unit that didn't make the picture of 6 Knights of the Realm with the banner I was talking about, Banner of Discipline.
Okay, setting off frame.
Yeah, they're off frame to the left. Let's see if they make it in this one. There's the corner of them.
Yeah.
So Vanguards, he comes forward. As where you can see, my scouts deploy over here in the back. The mercenaries directly here in the center, this unit over here, right there in the center, are the ones with only, I think they only have a 5-up armor.
Okay.
So
they don't have plate.
my idea is to start shooting those a little bit with my guys and hopefully thin them out a bit.
Right.
With my bow shots. I mean, because my bow shots really don't have much to deal with in this one.
Yeah.
And I just need to make sure I stay out of range of his making a long charge with that stupid Frost Mammoth to terror me off.
Right.
So turn 1, he comes forward here and occupies the big long fence along the center of the board with both his units, mercenaries and his big unit of tribesmen. He comes up, provides some chaff with this unit of these are the other guys, hand weapon shield guys.
Tribesmen?
Just the normal tribes. Over here, his mercenaries come forward and just completely
Yep.
with complete disregard this unit of knights aspirant off here on the right.
Well, we can fight you with those tribesmen.
And then to make matters even, and I'm like, I can charge him in the flank, and if I can not get wiped out with a charge flank, maybe a wound or two, I can hold him for a turn. And then he moves up the tribesman here and parks them on the spoils of war token.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to pick that up if I let him sit there. So now I've got to go charge them. Anyway, over here on the left, it gets really weird. Between movement and vanguards and everything
some tight
else,
gaps going there.
There's everything jumped all over here. So I have no chance for this unit on the far left to get any. There's no way I can kill this and overrun into him. This unit can only charge this. Anyway, it's just a mess. He just tangled me up all over the place over there. Then during shooting, he picks off. Was it shooting? Anyway, shooting or magic, he picks off a Grail Knight. Okay, whatever. It happens. And kills one on this side as well. Both of these had to be magic because all the shoot. It might have been a crossbow that took off the one on the right. And it's probably magic that took this guy off. So it comes to my turn. My turn 1. So let's go get them. So the guys on the far right decide to charge the tribesmen, which push them off and they leave. So I push him off the mark.
He fled voluntarily.
Yes. He fled from this. I made my 7 leadership to redirect, and I went into the side of this unit.
He was hoping you'd fail.
I don't know. I don't think he cares. I think he thinks this mercenary unit will crush me.
Yeah.
And then again, but I needed to get him off this mark.
Yeah.
Over here, the Grail Knights from here can see this unit, and the way they're angled, they can come,
straight and then
turn and then come in the side. And it's only it was 15 away, so it's a 7 to charge him.
Okay.
So I figured I'll try that. Moving on over here, and then we did a crisscross thing. So the white unit, which is the unit with the banner of the Oriflamme, is going to charge across the front of the red into the mercenaries front.
Okay.
The red are going to charge the front of this tribesman unit and set up an overrun into the other tribesman behind it. He elects to hold because that's kind of what he's looking for. Over here on the left, the unit of 6 charges into the stupid dog. Another unit of 5 charges in the front of this dog. The idea here is I kill it and overrun and just get away from some of this stuff. And my general with renown, not general, my lord with renown is going to charge into the back corner of this saber tusk. It's a long shot, but it's an 11-inch overrun into this unit.
Okay.
So, and this guy has renown. If the hunters decide to pounce on me, I can challenge and roll a 6 or 2, and I win that fight by far.
Yeah.
Is my thought there, even if I get charged. So I'm not that worried over there. Of course, everybody makes it in.
Over there. Okay.
And everybody makes it in over here.
And your grails in the flank. Okay.
And the grails made it in. That was a short 7-inch. I need to roll a 7 on Swift Stride, which is not bad.
Those are the charges you usually miss, though.
Exactly. Exactly. The 7 or lower with Swift Stride is the ones I have no chance of getting usually. And of course, we made it in over here.
Okay. I didn't lose anybody in the woods.
And I only put 2 in the woods, but neither one died from it.
I'm surprised you didn't lose them both.
I was pretty shocked myself. And then the Grail Knights move up here, which do something for me, which you'll see in a minute. They also if something happens and this unit gets hung up here, this does prevent this unit from flipping around and smashing my flank if this combat goes beyond a turn.
Yeah.
So
it also rails your other knights when you overrun.
Right, which is what I'm really looking for.
So you have to fight so many guys. Yeah.
Well, no, it's even better than you think.
And as soon as that, and okay.
So anyway, so that's what it looks like there.
Hit the frost mammoth, but okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
I guess I'll see.
I don't think so. Anyway, so we go here to turn 2.
And you've dismantled the fence.
I just already. So I didn't take a picture of it after the combat, so I'll show you in just a minute what it actually did. Oh, I guess that turn 2 should have moved up or down. I don't know why it's there.
Okay.
Anyway, so the combat over here, we smash the cat. Both of units overrun, and that's where we end up.
Okay, so you're out of line of sight of one, but not the other hunter.
Yeah, it's fine. Let him come. Over here, we're fighting this stupid saber tusk over here. We do a single wound.
Okay.
And, look at that. Great. So he stands.
All right.
And we got that going for us. So here's this combat. So the first one we do is this combat here in the center. With the red unit, I put 4 wounds on him. He puts 1 back on me, which is disappointing. I only have 2 files fighting him is the problem.
Right.
But we break him. And the overrun, because this unit doesn't allow me to wheel into him, forces him to wheel to me, which gives up his fence. I forced him off. I'm not 100% sure this is a legal move.
I see.
But because I can hit him, and I can't go further to the right, can't go further to the left, he has to wheel to me, which pulls him off the fence.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cheesy move, but
yeah.
I liked it.
That wouldn't have occurred to me.
So over here on the other side, we kill a mercenary. He kills, I think he killed one of the guys in the questing knights, the white one you see pushed back, and he kills both the Grail Knights on the flank.
Only killed one mercenary.
Only killed one mercenary.
Ouch. Okay.
Well, here's the thing: is his attacks go first.
Yeah.
So the Grail Knights never got to attack.
That's true. Yeah. Because you're down to a 2. What's he do? Minus
Actually,
what?
I should have been 3.
3, yeah.
But is he? I think is
because
he?
you're 5. Oh, you're 6 because you're charging. Yeah.
I'm 6 on the charge. Wonder if I did that wrong. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it should have been Simo with him.
Yeah, I think
because
so.
I don't think he's 4. No, I did that wrong.
Yeah, I think it's minus 3.
Because the Grail Knights didn't fight him. Oh well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's too bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's what it is. So I made a mistake there because they should have at least got to fight before they died.
Yeah, got your 5 attacks.
And they didn't. So anyway, so we smash into this unit. He's not steadfast. He gets no reroll because of the Oriflamme banner, and fails and runs. And I roll a 4 to pursue him.
Okay.
Which means I don't even reach the frost. Not only don't I catch him, I don't reach the frost mammoth.
Yeah. Okay.
I was, that was game right there. I thought if I got the frost mammoth.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good.
Yeah. So,
don't know if it was game, but it would have been pretty good.
So let me back up the screen over here. The other thing is...
And he beats your other guys charging him in the flank, it looks like?
So the guys charge him in the flank, and then I'm like, oh, now, he announces what's going on, and I realize why he's not concerned in the least about this fight, is that from the corner here, to my unit, is 9 inches.
Yeah.
Which means I'm initiative 2 on the charge.
Right.
And his guys go first and just butcher me. They kill 3 of me. Not really butcher me, but they killed 3 of my 5.
Okay.
So that's why he's not worried at all
Yeah.
about it, which is disappointing. But luckily for me, as you can see in this picture, he failed his failed his restrain roll
and chased after
and
you.
had to chase me and didn't catch me.
So he wasn't there to kill your white knights. Okay.
Correct. Which would have been a disaster. Again, which wouldn't have been a major problem if I would have made the frost mammoth, because I'm in his flank. I would have wheeled a bit.
Yeah.
He would have been able to charge me, but just on the corner.
Yeah.
So he would have only got one of his guys in. But anyway, as it is, I'm still happy with this result, except for the fact that these guys aren't where they need to be.
Yeah, you're hoping to freeze them, and you got them to chase you instead. It's
Correct. Which is kind of better.
Yeah. Now he's facing the wrong way.
Correct.
Okay.
So anyway, so at least it's okay. But the downside to this, of course, is when he chased me, he rolled perfect to land on the the token as well. So, all right, back to next turn. That's over here on the left. He's going to double charge me with the hunter and the bruisers, which surprised me. I thought he would just go the hunter, knowing I'm just going to challenge him anyway, and he's not going to get to fight with the bruisers. But
he doesn't have a standard or anything, so yeah.
Sorry, the bruisers before they charged him, the bruisers did declare a charge on these guys.
Okay.
Maybe that's why he did it, because he had nothing else to do with them.
Okay.
He declared a charge on these guys. I fled willingly, and he redirected into this guy.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, so maybe it makes a little bit more sense.
That makes sense then.
Over here, the other hunter comes into the front of this unit to help his dog out.
Yep.
Makes it in, and of course both the maid up top.
Mm-hmm.
And Frost Mammoth just moves out of my arc.
Oh, okay.
The mercenaries
That's
from
very unlike him.
what?
Not the charge.
To charge. Yeah, correct. He was considering it.
Yeah.
And he thought about it a long time and decided not to. Mm-hmm. The mercenary unit, because he frees up those mercenaries behind it. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, they would have been trapped behind him, is I think his thinking there.
Yeah.
The ones up on the top of the screen.
Right.
The ones over here on the right, about face and move 6 inches to get back towards
with the objective.
With the objective and come back into the center. Get back into the fight. The only thing I think I've got going for me in this situation is only one of these mercenary units is going to be able to fit between the Frost Mammoth and one of my knights.
Yeah.
If I end up staying there. So anyway, moving on over here, he comes in, charges me, does 2 wounds to me. I kill the dog. Mm-hmm. I'm steadfast. I stand. Elsewhere, yeah, he does a wound to me and chases me off. I don't do anything to him. I lost the combat by a charge and a wound. I lost, it's 1 chance at a 7 and I fail it.
Yeah.
So I flee. Luckily, he doesn't catch me with either unit.
Right.
And we go to the next bottom of 2 for me. Bottom of 2 for me. The white guys are stuck here in the center of the cauldron of death. My BSB is too far back. I wanted to charge this unit over here, the tribesmen over here on the right.
Yeah.
I wanted to charge them and then redirect into the mercenaries.
Right.
But the problem was I didn't want to risk him fleeing and me failing that redirect.
Your BSB's where?
BSB's back here on the
that
left.
Unit in the lake. Okay.
The unit that's in the lake.
Looking for the lady.
That's still searching for the lady. She's in there somewhere.
Okay.
So we decided not to bother with it and went straight on. The 2 wounds on the Frost Mammoth are from a Master of Stone. I did Master of Earth. I did
really?
On 1 turn.
Wow. Okay.
Either the first or second turn. I mean, I had the throne off, so it was strength 5.
Yeah.
So anyway, so over here, this unit back here in the one we were speaking of with the BSB declares a charge on the Frost Mammoth. And then the Frost Mammoth flees to where you can see here, which panics this unit of tribesmen, and they flee. And the Frost Mammoth ends up out here, which you'll see in a minute.
Okay.
I redirect into needing it was like an 18 to get to this thing. But he stuck around, he didn't want to take the chance. Then I redirect over here, which is like a 15 or 16.
Okay. They'll help that fight. Why not?
Yeah. I'm only going to get the 1 file in, but whatever. Yeah. And then I declared the charge over here. Into this unit, the weaker of the 2 units.
Okay.
And of course, the unit, like you just mentioned before, they fail. They failed. They made their redirect, but failed the charge. The bowmen turn around and just move up a little bit.
Start shooting.
So they can get in a position to keep shooting.
Nice.
Actually, last turn, they had put a wound on this Frost Mammoth as well.
He's got 3 wounds now.
My guys here rallied.
Okay.
Turned around to get back into the fight. And over here, my lord did not rally and continued off the board.
But your knights did.
But my aspirants did rally.
Okay.
In arc of both units, by the way.
Yeah.
So got that going for me. The other thing that...
I'm sorry, he ran off the board or ran towards the board?
My guy ran off the board, rolled really high.
Okay.
So during combat, I said, okay, well, I need some help, so let's get Stone Skin off. I actually 5-diced it.
Wow.
And rolled 666s. And you notice the little wound marker back down here in the bottom left means my mage is gone for the game.
Yeah.
On the bottom of turn 2. Don't 5-dice spells. Yeah. Even with the Stone Skin up, he hit me hard. and brought me down to 2 models,
Yeah.
even with stone skin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not good. I only had the +2 version, but still,
Right.
the wounds just went through. Up here in this fight, I killed a mercenary, and he killed for me.
Yep.
I do cause fear, which he doesn't care about, but he doesn't get a BSB reroll. But he sticks around anyway.
Okay.
That was just to mark me running off, not him charging me, because this was his turn.
Those were the questing knights.
Who?
The white guys.
The white guys were the questing knights, correct. Over here on the left, his last round, if you remember, I killed the dog.
Right.
This round, he actually whiffed. I did good armor and ward saves. He did no damage to me. I did none to him. I won by a banner, and he rolled a 9 and left.
Okay.
So I turned around and pivoted into the center of the board on my turn. And we go to his 3. There he goes. That's what he's looking at. And turn 3. So what did he do for charges? He elected not to charge with this unit. I thought he would come into the flank here, but he figured he didn't need it, so he just moved forward, rallied the both the tribesmen back here on the back top right and the frost mammoth both rally.
Yeah.
And of course this guy rallies within 9 of my guys again.
Yeah.
And this was the problem when I charged, is he goes before me, because he's I3 and I'm 3. Actually, I did that again, didn't I? Anyway, not sure if I did that or not. I think I blew this. They should have been initiative 5. No, then they go down to 2. Never mind. So he goes first.
Yeah.
Or at the same time. I don't know. Anyway. So, one way or another, that's where they're stuck. Over here, he's got 2 units on the unit, 2 wounds on the unit, and 1 on just the opposite. 2 on his BSB, 1 on the unit.
Okay.
And I got that. Bruisers charge into the Knight's Aspirant.
Right.
Which is probably going to leave a mark that I'm not going to enjoy too much. Stupid guy backs up onto the hill and throws a spear down and kills a knight. I do make my check. They are the Banner of Discipline guys. I don't even think I had to use it, but they passed. And the rest of the field is there. And somehow a necromancer and his friend vampire snuck into this battle. I'm not quite sure where I think they're looking for bodies.
There you go.
The mercenaries do what they do, and they wiped out my unit. And over here, he wins this combat. And the Grail Knights hold, but the other guy flees.
Okay.
Which is not good for me. And that was
not where he is.
yeah. Over here on the bruisers come in, they kill 3 of me. I put a wound back on him, but luckily I'm within range of the general and BSB, and they hold. And it comes back to my turn.
Okay.
My turn. I've got 2 aspirants left. This thing's got 3 wounds on it. I'm going to charge it. It's only got 2 ogres, which is 6 strength 4 and 4 or 3 strength 5 or 6 from the beast.
Strength 6, aren't they?
I don't know. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I figured
there's just not a lot of them.
I figured these guys don't have much other things to do, so I'm going to charge it in the flank and hopefully tie it up for a turn.
Yep, or maybe get lucky.
And keep it pinned back away from the combat. Luckily, this guy ran far enough forward that this unit can go past and wheel in.
Oh, they can still get in?
They can still get in.
I thought he ran just far enough to block your charge.
No, not quite. I mean, if he would have rolled lower.
Yeah.
I think if he would have rolled 1 die lower.
Okay. All right, so.
I think I can still get in and clip the corner of him with 1 file if he goes lower, but because he went high enough, I can get past him. So we're going to go in there, and what is this?
Looks like you stood when he charged you last turn.
Yeah, I did. Remember, I said it was within 12. I'm not sure what this was supposed to be showing, but anyway. Yeah. So,
did you declare a charge over there?
Oh, I did. The
knights.
The knights. Yes, the 2 remaining. I don't know why I didn't mark it. Anyway, the 2 remaining knights here, Knights of the Realm, are going to charge the rear.
Okay.
Of those guys, Over here, those guys make it in. During the ensuing combat, he kills one of me.
Mm-hmm.
I do no wounds to him. Over here, these guys make it in. Why am I
Okay.
going to combat? Anyway, over here, these guys make it in. All 3 files. And there's the 2 knights coming into the rear over here.
Okay.
And this poor guy didn't rally, keeps running.
Want some water?
He goes splashing around in the water.
Wow.
Knights come in the back, only did 1 or 2 wounds.
Maybe 3. 4.
Oh, there's a total of 4 on him.
Yeah.
I think I did at least 1 last time from the
okay.
aspirants. But anyway, they charge into the rear. He turns around and just pounds me and kills me.
Okay.
With 6 attacks. I mean, 6 attacks, he should hit 2. I mean, he should hit 3 and wound probably 3. And then it's a 5 up, 5 up. So, yeah. Killed me both, though.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, though, I win the combat. He only kills 1 of me. So I have a charge and a flank. I win by 1.
Mm-hmm.
He breaks. He fails his check because he's a leadership 8.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs a 7, or he actually needed an 8
Okay.
because he's steadfast. Rolled a 9. He's more than 18 away from his BSB. That's what the BSB has. The BSB has that ability that lets you extend your leadership to 18.
Yeah.
So I break him. He runs. And because of that, these mercenaries are within 6. Doesn't really look like it, but they were. They were within 6. They panic from him breaking, and they run. And the archers down here off the screen to the bottom were closer than the combat.
Why are they running that way?
So that's why they run that way.
Okay.
The only thing that could have gone better, and of course I ran the Frost Mammoth down to kill him. These units made their panic check. The only thing that could have gone better is this mercenary unit could have broken as well.
Yeah.
But as it was, it's perfect. It worked out great.
That's very helpful.
So I killed the Frost Mammoth and get it out of there. Of course, these 2 units charging into this unit, I mean, this big unit coming into this unit with my general and BSB, rack up enough damage to kill the unit of break the unit of tribesmen.
Mm-hmm.
They flee. This unit elected not to overrun, and I chased him with the single remaining Grail Knight, and because I needed to be able to face this unit, because I'm sure this one's coming in at me, and the Grail Knight runs him down and kills him.
Okay.
And leaving that's what you see.
Yep. Now you're just hoping he doesn't rally.
I would love for him not to rally.
Yeah.
So back to his turn. He comes in, charges me with his guys, his mercenaries. These are still the halberd guys, the low armor halberd guys. His guys back here are the plate mail guys.
Yeah, low armor, but
which do not rally and continue to move.
Okay, so that's victory for you.
Which is really good for me.
Yep.
His other unit of tribesmen make their march check and come forward towards this
objective,
and they're going to get there.
Who has the other one?
I'm carrying 1. This unit, this blue unit here.
Well,
now
one of his
has
mercenaries picked up one. Right?
There's 1 down here. These guys over here picked up. These guys originally had it.
Okay.
This unit of tribesmen originally had it, but I made them drop it when I broke them.
So it's that one there. Okay.
No, it's out here underneath this
I
unit.
See. Okay.
Which I'll be picking up.
Okay.
This one's being carried by them, and this one's still unclaimed.
Okay.
So, that is Hunter comes down off the hill, moves 15, 14 or whatever he can to get towards this fight, but manages to keep that guy in arc so he can harpoon him, which he does and kills him. These 2 bruisers broke my last guy. This is a Knight Aspirant. I should have left a different model, but
yes, that's why they're losing, because you haven't filled out with the wrong models.
But he broke me last turn and elected not to chase me.
Right.
And then this turn I made my 3 leadership, or I only needed a 4, but I think I rolled a 3
and rallied. That's funny.
Which irritated him greatly.
Yeah.
The last remaining guy over here charges those guys off the edge of the board. These guys come forward to try to chaff the tribesmen from getting to the Grail Knight, who marches 16 to land on the token. But they can't quite get far enough. So he's going to be able to wheel past me and hit me. But it was how far they could get.
Could you change formation?
I tried. No one was close enough to do it. I really tried hard.
Yeah.
But
It's like just your angle's off a little bit.
yeah, but that's
Didn't
the
do it.
angle they were, and
Yeah.
that's a straight 10 forward. I can't get any. I'm sorry, 8 forward. I couldn't get any closer. I needed to have a knight nearby so they could march 10, but didn't work. So I go up to there. I do manage to put 4 wounds from shooting on him.
Yeah.
But of course they don't panic. They're going to stick around.
Yeah.
Over here, this fight continues. Now it's my
Oh, wow.
my general, my BSB, and my general BSB and the champion from this unit are the only ones left fighting over here, and the one guy from the unit, of course, is holding the token. So go over here.
So what happened in that fight?
Which one?
It was like mutually assured destruction.
The one in the center.
Yeah.
He failed. He put all his attacks on. My general went first and killed him down to 1. This guy with a wound on him. So he's got 2 wounds left.
Because you're missing a lot of knights. This is why.
Oh, he butchered me last turn,
Okay.
and he got down to 1 going into this turn. This turn, he put all his remaining attacks, I think 4 or 5, into my last remaining champ.
Yeah.
But I think he only hit me twice, wound me twice, and I made both my saves and stick around because he needs to make me drop that token.
Right.
Is what it comes down to, or it's, because now I've got a chance to pick up 2 to his 1. So that's there, and on his turn 6, which is coming up, he turns back to face me. I don't know what he's doing there.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Over here, okay. The 2 last remaining tribesmen charge my Grail Knight. They're going to try to push him off, and actually, I guess I did 2 wounds to him. I'm not sure where this one came from. Okay. Anyway, and his hunter charges into the rear of this fight.
Okay.
He still wants to kill my guy.
You're just going to challenge him off.
But the problem is, I'm going to challenge him off, and have to, unfortunately. Here, with the last remaining knight aspirant, he's going to charge in with 2 attacks. Hopefully, I was hoping to put enough wounds to kill 1 and maybe survive and make him drop this, just in case things don't go well elsewhere, is my idea there.
Wow, okay. It's you.
He charged over here. So he came in, and my general goes first. So I didn't want to take a chance, and my other guy goes at the same speed as the
mercenaries.
Yeah, my BSB goes before the mercenaries because he's initiative 5.
Right.
But he's only got 3 strength 4 attacks.
Right.
So I'm worried about that. So I issue the challenge with my BSB. So my general's left to go first and murder the mercenary before he can go.
Okay.
Because he has 6 strength 5 attacks.
Sure.
So I do that. The BSB challenges the guy.
Strength 5?
What's that?
Wasn't he the halberd guys?
My general kills the halberd guy.
Yeah, okay.
And my BSB challenges off this guy to keep him off my unit.
Okay.
So it works out perfect. Because of that, we were able to. He does no wounds to my BSB. My BSB does none to him. He has a charge and a rear, and I have the 2 wounds here. And I think it was either a push or whatever, but I turned to face him, and we're stuck there.
With your BSB fighting this guy.
With my BSB in a challenge with him.
Yeah. Which
is not ideal, but it did save my unit.
Right.
By letting the guy go first. Because I don't think my BSB could have put the 2 wounds needed on him before he went. Over here, my his charging tribesman lost to my Grail Knight.
Okay, killed 1, and then that wasn't enough.
I killed 1, he ran off. And then, what do we got? Down here, I did manage to kill the 1, like I thought, like I wanted.
But he punked you.
But the 3 attacks he had managed to kill me.
Okay.
So he's going to remain there. And we turn to face here, and that's pretty much going to do it for that. These guys even came up. These guys even marched up to take pot shots at this guy to try to wound him.
You weren't putting
and
a wound on the guy.
Panic him off, didn't do enough to do it. And that's it. So we did. What did we do with him? I think somebody charged him off or something. I don't know what happened to this guy actually. because he had the fleeing tribesman over here.
Right.
Not quite sure what happened to him. I think he might have been left. But that was it. So, and the combat in the center still goes on. No one kills either. We're just stuck. I mean, I'm never going to be able to kill him with 3-string 4 attacks.
No, you're just hoping he fails a leadership check eventually.
And I've got rerollable armor, and I just got to hope he doesn't do any wounds. But it was only 2 turns of combat. So, because I had the objective, because that Grail Knight picked up the second one, and he couldn't kill off the last guy that had the other one,
right.
I win the objective, and the 13-7 turns into a 16-4.
Yeah.
So, it's a big thing. So,
it looked bleak at one moment.
The only thing here, well, there were 2 things that happened. Bad for one of each of us.
Yeah.
I mean, the really bad one was the White Knight, the questing knights that broke them, this unit of mercenaries, needed a 5 and rolled a 4 to get into the Frost Mammoth.
That's why it looked bleak.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
That looked really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then
he rallied everybody.
I needed this was a mistake because I should not have charged them.
You just need to check the range.
What's that?
You didn't check the range.
I didn't check the range from this thing to there.
Yeah.
Without going first, even I'm still going to lose even if I go first because I'm not going to kill enough to knock down his attacks.
Yeah, but 10.
But I think with 10 attacks coming in, I can do enough damage to hold there. My opinion.
At least weaken the unit, so maybe something else can fight them. Yeah.
But in my opinion, it pins him. I got lucky in that he failed his restrain and had to chase me.
Right.
To make up for it. I mean, it turns out to be a bad play because they're going last, or he's going before me, so I'm not going to be able to do any damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I got lucky and he failed his charge. Seeing this whole thing out here, I thought was extremely fortunate to be able to pull him out. But there's the guy. There's the man of the match with his victory over the Frost Mammoth and then getting the mercenary unit pushed off the board. There he is. There's his brave maneuver. He actually even survived the woods twice to do this. So he's getting promoted. I need to find 20 points and make him a champion in that unit. And if he continues to do well, promote him to a Knight of the Realm at some point. But anyway, so it was a heavy swing because me not making that charge into the Frost Mammoth early was a terrible blow for me. But then me breaking it with, basically the 2 Knights of the Realm, Knights Aspirant, flipped it back around, especially when this unit panicked because of it.
Right.
So, anyway. As you can see, that's going to do it for that.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Till next time.
I'm going to try to stop this at some point.